kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier running through tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Demon Deacons with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Alexander. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Runner with an impressive spin move there. For a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tulane. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. And he finally steps out of bounds. Return to set the offense in great position here. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they go in front here in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
He's got a man down the middle. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important 2nd down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. You know, fling this one deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a designed run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. Now the 40. The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's caught. It's Alexander. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wake.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll test the right side here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to the go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Contact as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting an ear hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. It's a draw play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. We go with a direct snap. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tulane. This offense really clicking. Almost set up for the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's complete downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, The defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Hand it off for a draw. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's backing off from the line now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. And the Demon Deacons will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Tulane.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, 1 swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job